Hello there. Welcome to Classic Film Voyages. Never mind the Christmas tree in the background. I'm a lazy bastard, and so haven't just haven't taken it down. And it's July, and sometimes you feel like, hey, why not celebrate Christmas in July? But yeah, that's back there. And never mind. Hopefully, you're not able to hear it, but there's some raccoons up there, and well, yeah, a fun story. This isn't about the review, but maybe you find a fun animal story to be humorous. Well, I've heard this noise that's been going on up there, and the other day I went out, looked. There was a big raccoon. This thing was huge. And I noticed there was a hole on the outside. The raccoon went inside the hole. And then I heard little trilling and chirping. So then realized we got a family. Family of raccoons in the wall. So, yeah, that's fun. I like raccoons. I used to actually have a pet raccoon. He was real small. I don't know what happened to him. I think he died. Maybe he's still alive. I don't know the lifespan of raccoons, though. It's possible he's still alive. But yeah, he's probably dead. But then again, if raccoons live up to 20 years, then maybe he could still be alive. You know what? I don't know. I'm gonna look up how long raccoons can live. And I'll save that for another time. For the next video, I'll inform you on raccoons and their lifespan. That's just interesting trivia. But you people are here for classic films, and by golly, we're gonna deliver. Alright? So, Sherlock Holmes and the Secret Weapon. It's the second film in the Universal film series. It's the second film where the studio decided to pit Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson against the Nazis. Okay. My feelings on this film are mixed. I actually think it's a fun, entertaining film. And it even has the introduction of Inspector Lestrade, played by Dennis Hoey, who was a character who was brought in to make Watson look smart. Because I guess Watson had looked like a bumbling fool in comparison to Holmes. So whenever Lestrade and Holmes are in a scene together, which happens frequently in the series, well, Holmes looks almost superhuman. And certainly with his gift of intellect. Now, Sherlock Holmes and the Secret Weapon was made in 42, released in 43 by Universal Studios. It is a film that is very loosely adapted from a short story by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. It's loosely adapted from The Adventure of the Dancing Men, and that particular short story is really good, but they only really take a key scene from that short story, so it's a very loose adaptation. And also, they have Nazis, and Professor Moriarty is in this one too. Yeah, he's the big baddie. I'm actually okay with the idea that Professor Moriarty is in this film, even though in The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, we saw him fall to his death. The only reason I'm okay with it is because these films are set in the 1940s. So, almost a different universe, a different version of the character. But, don't get too excited. They still have him die the same way. He falls from a great height. Oh, wait, I wasn't supposed to give spoilers. Oh God, oh fuck. No. Well, What can I tell you about Sherlock Holmes and the Secret Weapon? You might want to know the plot. I mentioned Moriarty was in it. Essentially, the plot starts out with Holmes in Germany outfoxing the Nazis and getting a German scientist who has information that is vital to British war effort out of Germany back into England. And then they have to uncover Nazis and decipher a mysterious code that Moriarty has devised. But, wait a minute. I don't remember if Moriarty devised. No, Moriarty didn't devise the code. Moriarty was also trying to break the code. That's right. That's right. Anyway, sometimes we think one thing and say another. That's human beings for you. um, well, Basil Rathbone does a really good job in this film as Sherlock Holmes. You get to see him stretch his acting skills as Holmes dons disguises. Nigel Bruce as Watson is bumbling and lovable, and his hair is a bit more silver and gray. And Dennis Hoey is Inspector Lestrade, and it's his introduction to the series. He would make an additional 6 appearances. And Lionel Atwill is Professor Moriarty. And I will say that there is a bit of suspense to the ending. I won't exactly tell you how it ends, but I'll just say Sherlock Holmes gets kidnapped by Professor Moriarty. And it's a race against time that Watson and Lestrade have to rescue. It's pretty good stuff. Yes. So, next time we'll tackle the final of the Sherlock Holmes and the Nazis films, where Holmes goes to America, goes to Washington, D.C., and from there we get to the good stuff. So, one more film.